Hello, welcome. We are live, locked in on the 2K app to make builds. I'm going to go through the builder a little bit and just kind of do a guide here. This is going to be a shorter stream, but should be good. Should be fun. Apologies for this. It takes forever to load in. My battery is almost dead too, so we're going to have to work on it. So the one thing I would say, this is well made for the most part. It's really nice. It has the general stuff, and then it really does let you go into the builder. We're gonna dive in right now. If you have any questions, free. Say hello, by the way. This is the app, and I've been making 2 builds. I made these very quickly, and they're not fully finished, but they're pretty damn good if you ask me. For fast builds that I just was testing. So who knows? Who knows? It might be the wave. I have to teach this thing how to remember number 9. What I mean? So the main part is your attributes. You want to make the right kind of build to start the year and to be effective, to dominate, let's just say. So we are going to make a shooting guard at 6'9". Oh, you can't. It's 6'8" is the highest. Interesting. Okay, we'll make a small forward at 6'9". And then I got to think about this. Do I want to be low? Okay. Or speed? So now I want an 85 strength. The problem is I can't get an 85 strength this height. Let's put the wingspan smaller. Let me see. Wait, so if I put my wingspan up, I lose Hauser. Kind of weird. I lose strength by putting my weight. I mean, my wingspan. Fine. We're gonna lower our weight here. So I can't have an 85 strength and a speed with ball. That's what I'm looking for. It's not gonna work. I have to go with a 6'8" guy. Trying something. Doesn't look like. Follow my lead. I wanted 75 speed with ball to be able to push the ball and do a bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna have to get that no matter what. But we're testing this. 75 strength is to be somewhat of a defensive monster. But who knows? Maybe I go 6'10". For my weight all the way. Let's see this real quick. This is how you test stuff. Right? Strength is bad. So if I got tall hands, I get here. Game don't make no sense. Right? We're gonna go with an 68 speed with ball. Fortunately, I'm a 6'10" right now. We're gonna try to test this out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Trying to do specific things on here. So yeah, so this is the builder, and basically you can allocate the contact junks. Oh, wait a minute, you can't get a contact junk with this. We got to go back. We got to go. There. We still got the same build. Don't worry. I'm gonna go right off rip. Dunk. I'm gonna protect this by locking in. This is a great feature. Lets you lock in whichever attribute you really want to have. And this is pretty solid because when you get an 87, I mean an 86. Sorry about that. Get an 86, you get the 3-point arc badge, which is nice. And then I'm definitely going midi, man. I feel like I'm gonna be a midi shooter this year. Let's just see what we can boost up at max. Don't think I can do much. All right, we're gonna go with an 89, guys. Wait a minute, I'm not getting any badges. Quick trigger. I don't care about quick trigger as I care more about this right here. Move operator. All right, so we're gonna go. We got smooth operator on silver for a 610 build. This ain't gonna be my first build or anything. I'm just testing the builder out, having a quick go at it. I'm maxing this out, man. We're maxing it out, bro. We are maxing it out. We're not gonna worry about passing for now. Lock this up. Remember to lock up whatever trying to protect. 86, 87 is the wave right now. I'm telling you. This is me doing this just to kind of fool with this builder. If I get serious, I'll really lock it in. We're gonna go with like a 70. 70 or 71, I don't remember. We'll see in a minute once I get this to 84. Oh, we got Paint Patroller. It's 71. And we're good. Going with 71. Perfect. We'll come back to that later. We want to get some rebounds. It's a 6'10 small forward. It's a little too big. I'm gonna go. Personally, as fast as you can be right now, I don't know why I put all that weight. I wanted the strength to, you know, buff up the defense, but it's gonna cost me a lot. I do going here. Yes, the app is out, so you can check it out for yourself. 95 strength. We're not going to do that. Where's some of these take a little more. You can get an 83. Oh, 2. Where's strap at? I can't get strap at all. Oh my god, I gotta be 6'9". Yeah, we're going 6'9", guys. Ain't no way I'm gonna let this slide. It's in the store. Just look up NBA2k HQ with the name of the actual app. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get steals up too. I had the good idea. I just really wanted the belt, seat belt. Might have messed up. Thought it was 77 for deals. Damn, I can't get some badges because I'm tall. Gonna have to go with a 6'9" guy. I mean, the build is turning out nice. Actually, like it. Gonna have to redo this at 6'9". There we go. Still pretty good. Pretty damn good. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh my god, chef's kiss. Might be it. Still got work to do, guys. Lock that in. Still got my driving dunk. Put cap breakers on it later. And on my defense. Want it at 85. See, I lied. Don't want it. Not doing nothing. Wait. I don't have my strength map. What was I getting at 89? I'm confusing it. Just put all this up. So I have the flash pretty high. Strength up, but I'm not getting nothing out of strength. Not looking good. I needed a 77 steel and I don't have it. I'll drop this for a second. So this type of build is not going to be the full core presser. It's going to kind of just fill out backside of it all. I knew I needed it. This game is making me think twice. So I need to do something. Doing okay. Probably ruining other things on the build. I want to get the 85 lock it, 87 and lock it to get interceptor. Okay, so that's better. Perfect. Now I can go start dropping a couple of attributes and things like that. I'm gonna lock this. I don't even know am I getting ability. $78 agility. Never gonna get that or that. Workhorse to get very high. Perfect. This might be the build for me. Oh. Huh. All right. I think we're good. Let me make sure I protect all the attributes that I know I want to keep. Further. Okay. All right. So what I like to do, you can drop down certain things. I'm gonna let you until the locked ones are gonna be affected. And then it's like, yo, you sure you want to do that? It's nice. You can see it's not working for all of them. And dunk, I dropped a little bit. Full shot, I dropped a little bit. All right, so now I got some more attributes to play with. It's not much, but that allows me to either put my free throw up if I'm gonna play fives with this build, which I will. The thing is, as a lockdown, this is not a lockdown build. This is a ISO 6'9", you know, scorer with great interior. It can block, you can play small forward, power forward, and center at times. No, I'm just playing. I can't play center. It's so bad center wise. Like, dude, going. Yeah, I was thinking. I gotta think here. Might be off by one attribute on badges. That's what's driving me crazy. Like strap. Let me see what strap needs from me. Oh, I'm not gonna make. No matter what, not making. Ankle breaker. 92 also. Challenger 92 not happening. I think we're good. I think we're good. The best we can do is kind of build. I'll explain it more later. Yeah, very good. Very good. I don't really need any of these badges. Checking because they're new ones that would be nice to test. Put them on a build. You can see for yourself. So here's the thing. It's a small forward at 6'9". You might end up power forward in a lot of like rec games. The game just kind of puts people wherever. So I am not sure. I would put rebounds up first of all. Because if you play twos or threes, you're gonna need some rebounds because you're gonna end up being a center basically. And that would mean I have to sacrifice. I'm not sacrificing the finishing. As a matter of fact, you know what? Good. We'll go with an 87. This is like the bare minimum. What you should be doing. Gives me a couple of points, better than nothing. Then I'm use that for either rebounds. If I can get the rebounds to a 70, it's serviceable. It's not going to be impressive, but let's see. Negative. Oh wait, I lied. Look at that. How much more can I get? Ooh. Okay, so I got box out on silver. As far as it goes. That's better. So now I can play power forward a little bit in a non-competitive. This is like first day of 2K and you just want to be well-rounded, kind of get out there, cook up. I'll give you the rundown. You got contact dunks, and then you have really good shooting. You could shoot from the mid-range and from the three. Badges are critical. The midi is decent. Operator on silver, and I'm gonna max +2 or 1 these. All go up a rank. And dribbling wise, you're gonna be solid. 75 is all you need for a big player, in my opinion. You can go with 86 or 75 from the animations that I've seen already. That's what I would do for the tall players. I'm talking about tall players. If you're, 6'4" and under, don't even listen to this video. It's 6'9" I'm making. And then I actually don't need a 70. What does a 70 give me, actually? Oh, wait, I do need it. Gives me pace, which lets me raise the speed of the ball handler when sprinting. Cool. Stay with that. And then defensively, it's really solid. It's going to clamp up anybody at guards. Interior, you can't dunk on them. You're going to get blocked a lot. It's going to help on defense and block a lot of shots. It can steal with a 77. Have interceptor on silver. You have glove on bronze, but you're going to max +1 it if you really want to be defensive. Then you got paint patroller on silver and immovable on gold. This is important. This is the reason I made it like this. I wanted to drop it down. Immovable. Let's see. I want to drop it down real quick just to see something. Is it really worth the amount of badges that this costs? Workhorse. Okay, so I drop workhorse. I drop bruiser. Then it becomes a defensive liability, basically. So I don't need an 84. I'm sorry. Let me see. Immovable and 4. I like to do this math here. So, movable enforcer requires an 82 strength. What do I got on this? So, yeah, we'll go with an 82 for the second. And what else does it need? Perimeter, it's a 72. You don't even need it that high, but I'm gonna use it because probably a lot of other badges. I got it at, yep, strap, definitely 85. But yeah, if I can do 85, why not go strength? Strength is only 3 more points. It's worth doing because I'm getting a lot of badges. Now I'm buffed up. This is worth it. Now, if I'm making a true lockdown, it wouldn't be what you're seeing. This is more of an ISO all around build. I got contact dunks. I got good shooting. Got really decent handling. I'm going to show y'all the handling in a second. And it's an ISO build that's just going to cook up and destroy. And defensively, it's crushing you. Sure. Let me see some. Yeah, we're fine. Just looking at some of the new. Well, that's it. And then the last thing I would want to do to buff it up. Let me see. Does this let me? Everything is officially staying the way it is right now from what I'm seeing. I don't want to change much. This is without cap breakers. This is just a build to run around. Hit contact dunks, shoot extremely well, be unguardable. My pass is terrible. I'm gonna have to cap breaker that. And we want to look into all of the passing. For example, I need to boost that up. Wait, can I boost up something else instead? Nothing else I can boost up. All right, so we're gonna go. If I can get this to a 65. Nope. I'm gonna go with free throws. Screw it. Play some 5s with this. Here, a little rebound. A little rebound won't hurt nobody. So what's cool is, check this out. I hit gloss, and I can see the build, see what it has, what it doesn't have. Check free jumpers. Not worried about jumpers. I'm always able to find a good jumper with any rating, and I have a high rating. But dribble style, for example, one of the key things, dribble styles, hop jumpers, these are very critical, right? Like, which one would I use? I got a good amount here that's usable, some of the best ones from last year and some new ones. Okay. Then we're gonna go playmaking and dribble styles. Check it out. So I don't have a lot of these. Right? Who do I have? Oh my god, I got an 80 Beaver ball. It's saying I don't have any of them. Oh wait, no, this is passed out. That's why. Panicked. All right, let's look at the dribble styles that I have. There it goes. Jimmy Butler. I actually used this last year for a little while on one of my builds. Kevin Durant, that was a good one. Cooper might be fire. We haven't tested this. And then Austin Rivers, WNBA. We don't know what, but I'm pretty sure it'll be solid. I'm pretty sure Community Day people probably used one. Then I want to get into size ups. This is going to be one of the most critical. Hey, yo, Pan, what's up, man? You gotta go through the list of different dribble moves. This will be a lot of work, but I want to go to the escape, regular crossover escape. Let's try this one real quick. See what we got. We got Jimmy Butler. Okay. KD. Okay, Paul George, very solid so far. And Jason. I've used all of those. I don't mind. Just gonna tell me that you missed my earlier streams? Hey, no worries, man. You're here now. That's all that matters. I tell my baby girl. So behind the back escapes. Right. Let's look for my favorite. See if it's in here. Scottie Pippen. What is this? What does it require? Oh yeah, we keeping that. The thing is, I can't test the builds, but I know this is fire. But we throwing that bad boy on. And you got a lot to play with, and you're a 6'9" build. I could dig it. Of course, getting hands on is way better than just being in here. But we're testing. All right. Behind the bank. In and out. I'm almost there. Step backs. Okay, this is the defining moment. All right, what is the best actual step back? Jimmy's not bad. Then you got the cross step back. It's also just important. Vince Carter. Got some ones. Telling y'all, we can do it. What's the tallest you can make a shooting guard? I think it's 6'8" on here. Give me a second, I'll make one. I just started making the builds, but from what I seen, it was 6'8" when I looked real quick. Literally only been on for the amount of time I've been streaming. I did 1 or 2 builds real quick just to test it before I started. Look at all this. You got so many things to play with. Then you look at my badges. I'm cooking. You got takeovers. Ridiculous. I'm gonna have the, where is it? Right here. I have the one I want, which is airspace. And then I have a bunch of different ones for shooting. No, I don't. I've calibrated. Get into playmaking. Yeah. Gotta work on that. I get hydration. Hydration, you can always get the default ones, which is nice. It boosts your attributes by 30. So on. Oh damn, what's this? Accidentally pulled out a OBS thing. Uh, 6'4" to 6'5" small forwards. We gotta see, right? Take it easy there, buddy. Take it easy. We have to see, because what's gonna happen right now, you have insane dribble speeds for small guards, and so it's possible you need a very small lockdown to do full court press. Right? Last year I made the small lockdown. People were arguing, can make a bigger one, it's better. You know, the top creators that get like millions of views were making tall lockdowns at the start of the year. They didn't test the small ones, but I said the small ones are better because you get the speed. Problem with this year is the contest system and the hands up system is different. But we can't say yes or no. I can't right now definitively say yes or no what the competition is going to end up doing. And you play against an elite small guard just going crazy full court and getting past you and making life hard. So yeah. Cap breakers, let's look at this. I'm not really gonna be, I didn't make this build for cap breakers, so nothing crazy to be real. We put 2 cap breakers right there. isn't really doing much for me. It's not moving the needle for me. Oh, I can get this to 85. That is fire. Oh, yeah. You can turn it into a center. This is my center build right here. Might have to change it. And I have a secret build I made. Is my build that I knew I was gonna make. It is too good, I'm telling you. All right, so there it is. We're done with this build. The last thing to do is like check the badges, but it's a 2-way 3-level bulldozer, right? And it has shades of OG Anunoby, the world champion, the #1 in the world, Craig, champion. Just say, let's just leave it at that, right? Let's check his attributes, and this is what it looks like. Somebody wants to screenshot that. Basically, contact dunks, amazing shooting, an ISO a little bit. It's not good. I need 2 cap breakers to get it to an 80, which that's the best for a big guard, a big player. 86 is the best, by the way. 75 is the minimum. 86 is the best for animations for tall guards like this player. So, and then for badges, you gotta kind of look through it. This is posterizer, right? How do I buff this up? I don't even know. Can I do this on here? I actually never done this on here. I don't know if they let me actually put that badges on it. No, they don't. Yeah, I told him about OG since the Raptors. I got you. Yeah, man, he's a good player. But yeah, so they're not letting me put all the stuff on, so that it's no big deal. Not gonna vary too much, but without any max plus 1s and 2s and all that stuff, you get decent. This isn't the build I'm gonna make at all. I don't recommend it. Just wait until I finalize it. The one down there is one that I am gonna make. That's all I'm gonna say. Did I delete these too, by the way? I could. Okay. All right, let's make another one. So now we're gonna go just do the quick runs. If you have any quals or questions or builds that you might want me to make, I'm happy to make them. I'm gonna charge you, but other than that, you'll be fine. All right, so somebody was asking about the size for the 6'8" right now. And the thing is, I can just go, you see how max big band works? We need to see what the badges are. This is right here. This is what I'm gonna go for. I want to see the badges on strength. I actually have the sheet over here. So if we're gonna talk about defense, immovable enforcer 70, 82 to get silver immovable enforcers. A lot. I don't know if it's worth it. Well, we're gonna go to 85. Let's just try 85 real quick. I'm doing a shooting guard. It could be a small forward too, whatever. I just wanted to test something. How about we just do a lockdown? Because I just made a build, but we're gonna do a lockdown. I'm gonna go with my last year's height, 6'6". I got a feeling it's still gonna be viable. What's up with my? There we go. Now I need to figure out how to get an 82. If I go with 80, guy's gonna be fat. All right, so 85 strength and 99 perimeter. That is good, right? If I need to go higher, I need to go to 92. What would that cost me? There's a lot of testing, and I'm on a damn phone right now. There it goes. Okay, so 92 strength is too much, and you should never do this, but you're gonna get immovable enforcer on Hall of Fame. The rest of the build will be trash, but At least you got what you need um overall. Gotta go with 90. This will be an idea of a lockdown. Yeah, find out. I put 94 on that. We're gonna put 94 on this. We're just gonna create the spam, right? Like this is more or less. Now here's the thing. Here's the issue. I do not like this block this low. I just don't like it. I need one scale up. So I'm not happy with this. I might have to do 6-7. Test this again. You need a 78 to get everything I want out of it. Oh yeah, we're cooked. Let me check this. Fire denier. Put this up. We'll come back to that, but okay. So now I got high flyer denier. Need to put my block up 1 to get it where I want it. But this would be somewhat of a defensive, just like last year, the really crazy startup. Then shooting wise, you don't need much other than the 3, but a midi is helpful. So for example, I got limitless just a little bit. Might need it this year too, so be careful. We're gonna go up shooting to get Deadeye. I want to get Deadeye on gold. I don't know how much it costs. See right here. Oh, it's a waste. You need this. Okay, so there it is. 88 3 mid-range, and then 83 3-pointer is the thresholds that I'm going to keep for the moment. Again, the block is not good. I'm not rocking with it, but we're going to stick with it for now just to deal with the situation as we go. Then we're going to go talk about dunks later. This is the last thing to look at. You only need to cut to the basket and dunk, which I'll explain something in a minute, but that's all you really need. And then you want agility. 92 is what I would want. What? Oh, my interior. This is such a cool system. It locks out anything that you're about to abuse and mess up. I'm cool with. I would go 90 and then put the cap breakers on it. I'll suffer for like a week or two and get 2 cap breakers and put it in here. That's what we're going to do for the moment, because the idea, let's just put it on for now. Idea is to have this badge. Okay. Right now, Immovable Enforcer might be the first year that is super strong. You don't really need it this high in previous years. It's nice to have, but this will be crazy if it works. And honestly, your speed and all that, you want it high. Right? I'm sorry, I'm going all the way max almost. I ain't got no more attributes to give. Pretty much cooked right now at the moment. But this is a lockdown. It's not supposed to be a cookie cutter trying to do fancy stuff. Literally here to do one thing. And honestly, I would boost up my standard dunks to the max. Actually, let me see. What can I drop down? Try to drop everything. Let's go. So this is the cool system that they have, where I think when I lock something, it stays locked. Now, I don't know about this speed. Maybe I can lower it a little bit. Go with an 89. I had an 89 last year. It was fine on my lockdown. I really liked it on one of them. I got 2 lockdowns. 89 was super strong. Just go with that. I'm gonna start trying to minimize and get attributes back as much as I could. See what I can get out of this. A lot of that. Okay. We got some more. We only barely got anything, but either I just go with this, try to get to 65. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, so 65 is really solid because what happens is you get pull downs, you can really be dominant and lock in. Should be fine. Then from there, going to see about other things. I only got like a couple of points. Could put it on free throws. Either it's going to free throws, put it on free throws, put it on, or throw some driving dunk. Perfect. All right, so you're playing competitively. You want to play in a tournament. You're going to be the lockdown. This year, the meter dunk is important. So my idea is to test out standing dunks. I might be one of the first people to not put driving dunk up and only put standing dunk up and just have a standing dunk guard that gets to the rim and then dunks with the meter dunk once you get down there. You know, if you're a guard or a small forward, you're not always going to have a center down there. Might be slipping and you'll get in there before they get there. You do a quick standing dunk. And it is useful. This is too low, but it's just the idea. Right? And then shooting wise, you're going to be crazy. Have the midi just in case if you can't go to the rim and there's a center down there, just shoot the midi. Have Deadeye on silver, which you can max +2. You have move if you really need to go crazy. And then you have trigger on silver, which you can max +2. Be able to do no dip if that's how you want to play. You got no pass, but guess what? You're not touching the ball on offense other than shooting the three in the corner or cutting to the basket for a dunk. That's it. You actually have some dribbles and handles only because of your speed and agility. And then defensively, this should be chef's kiss. I do not like the 77. I would want it at a 78. So I would remake this at 7-7. We're going to probably do that, actually. I'm going to remake the whole thing right now. Then you got to the speed and agility. Agility's maxed out at 87. That's going to be a lot. Then the 89 is really good. I actually have a lockdown that is lower speed and lower agility, and I'm still clamping people. The 92 strength, the reason I made it this way, you're going to be playing full court press, okay? What a lot of people don't realize, this badge is changing the game for the lockdowns. If I'm a lockdown and I full court press the point guard, by the time he gets to half court, his stamina is drained. He has to pass the ball because of Bruiser. Bruiser is going to give you everything you need, in my opinion, so far. Well, by the way, let me check my phone. It's still has a little battery. We're fine. So this is going to be key, and this is why I did this as an experiment that I know is going to work. Right? Only problem I don't like about this build is the block. Missing one attribute, but everything else is almost perfect. Okay. We'll see. I'm not going to touch this build because I feel like it's perfect. Will be good. I don't really need to look at any of this, but I want to go to the dunks just to kind of show you guys. Got a lot of dunks available. Wait. The dunks. One hand. See, look, I got some tomahawk style dunks. These basic dunks are better than you think. I'm gonna be cutting to the basket. We're gonna hit them with those. Bang, bang, bang. Remember, I haven't even looked at the cap breakers, by the way. And then there's the signature dunks. Then the standing dunks, I got pro, under, The rim pulls, I got 2s and 1s. And then, of course, signature dunks from the players. Get a decent, nothing crazy. Mono, what's his name? Klay Thompson, who just got traded. TJ McCullen. So you're going to have packages to play with, you know? And then if you go to cap breakers, this is where the build gets wild. I can do something. See in a second. I look at this. I can get to a 75 driving dunk, which is crazy. Or I could just do like I said and put my standing dunks high. I don't need to touch my offense. It's good offensively. It's good defensively. I don't need much. I do need 10 figures to get to 99. Well, other than that, first 10 max out the build. You can put another 5 either to drive and dunk to get it to 75, and then you get crazy amounts of actual things. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, let's go take a screenshot of this. So this is the build. OG again. Shane Battier was a great defender, and Jaden McDaniels. I love all of them. Okay. Called a two-way mid-range bully. Now I want to take a screenshot, and actually don't really think I should do it like that. Let me do it this way. I'm taking a screenshot so that I can remember, use it in the future. ID is 92 strength. You're gonna get full court press with 99 perimeter and high speed and agility to really hound the point guard. Be annoying as hell. Missing block, the biggest problem we get. So we're gonna remake the build with the actual, a different, different thing. What was it? A small forward. I made it at 6'6", right? We're gonna go 6'7". And let me just look. I think I took a screenshot. Let me look at. I want to know where I messed up. I want to see it. I make the different height. I might have to go back into that build and adjust it too, and remake this exact same build and maybe see if I find a way. I was trying to, but it wasn't working out. All right, so what matters? What matters? What matters is height is there. I want to get to 99, so I'm going to see how low I can go. Okay. Still need to be 7-foot wingspan. Still got to get to 92. Nope. We might not do it. We might have to sacrifice and go to, is it 85? Let me see some. Yeah, it's 85 strength. So, and honestly, we could just tweak that build, go to 85 strength and call it a day. Because I don't want to sacrifice my block. Really don't. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got it. There we go. Okay. So this is it. Pretty much a similar build, even better defensively. So 6'7" might be the way. So we're gonna go all the way up to 94 so we can get to 99 later. Cap breakers. I can get an 84, which gives me really solid stuff. Let's put these up real quick. Then I need to get this, what is it, to an 80 something? 81, 2, 3. Wait, what? Not doing nothing. Wait, can I go down all the way to 70? There it is. Yeah, so 71. I'm not gonna be able to reach that threshold. Oh, my vertical is not high. That's what's. range. Let's go with an 80 at the moment. So the one thing that they don't let you do is you can't see the other badges if they're not associated. High flyer, 88 girls. Build's gonna be crazy. Hey man, I wasn't gonna make a lockdown to start the year, but 77. Oh, my agility's for this. I hate when I see badges that look bad, but it's just because I haven't upgraded everything. So we're still going with the 92 strength. We're still going with very high agility. Speed. Well, for the moment. Okay. Just to kind of see something. Movables set. What is this? Go with an 80 for wall up. Good. You don't need this much interior for the lockdown because he's playing full court press and the pick and roll. He's not in the paint as much as the power forward and center. But when you're need it, get it. All right, there it is. No. Good, guys. Nothing I can get out of this. Just doing it to see. You get wall ups. We'll get wall up. All right, just for now. This is just like a playful version of this. I'm gonna lock that. Of course, if I was to try to get cap breakers and do some other things. Oh wait, look at this. 93 gives me bruiser on gold. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and experiment. Perfect. Gonna be toxic. Woo wee! I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to test this bruiser out. Okay, so this is the build, and now anything I do is just for fun. Adding to the build. I don't need a mid-range, to be honest. You just keep the mid-range off. And then the decision to go with driving dunk this time, 70, and just leave the 40 standing dunk and then hope that the standing dunk is still good. I'm gonna go with that. I want to make sure I lock in everything that I want to lock in before we continue. I don't care about any of that this stuff. Okay, so this is what I like to do after I make a build. I'll kind of like drop all the stats until can't no more. Very helpful. See, I'm not dropping much. Pretty much set in its ways. Yeah. Okay. So we got a little bit of stats. Playfulness to play with. I'm not gonna do any playmaking. The true lockdown build to start the year. This is for professional play only, of course. Might open this up for standing dunks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 77. That's very high. I can dunk all day with that. I'm a really good dunker, guy. You didn't know, now you know. Got posterizer on bronze, which lets me max +1 or 2 it. I'm gonna be cooking. Put my free throws up, maybe. Not by a lot, but that's it. That's it. We did it. We did it. I actually like this build. 6, 7 lockdowns this year. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Anybody? Anybody got questions? Apologies. I was so into it. I did not even look at the chat. But hope y'all don't mind me read the chat. Pan's over there, backseat gaming, dog. He said, Austin for rebounds, 10 cheaper than defensive. Yeah. This year it is. That's actually a fact. All right, we're at 99. I like this build. I'm gonna show it in a minute. Just gonna go through some of the things. I'm gonna get cap breakers for this. I'm guaranteeing it on driving dunks. Look at this. I'm gonna get an 88. I only need an 87. Okay. That means I can drop this. Let's go drop it by 1 point. Hold on a second. Watch this. Look at this lesson. Once you see the cap breakers, the way I work is, okay, now I know I can get a point, right? Cool. I'm gonna drop everything else, lock it back in, steal some points from wherever I took that from. Where did I add a point a second ago? I think I added it to rebounds. Right? Okay. So go. So the reason I did that is because the cap break is going to get it to an 87 now. The way it works is if you minus a point, it usually can like, oh, we'll just take away. It's going to get it to exactly 87. I don't need it to go higher than that. So I'm lowering the attribute so that the cap breaker can be lowered, be the exact thing I need, which is something I was doing last year, basically. And let me get some pass in there, bro, because this is bad. I got no pass. I need some cap breakers for that. I didn't even look at that yet. I'm excited about this, guys. Really am. I think it's going to be the one. If this ends up being the one in a first attempt at a lockdown, do it. Attributes look good. Wait. I went to the wrong thing. Go to the glossary, and you go to cap breaker. Now I see 87 on driving dunk. I got it done. There's nothing else I need to do. With 5 cap breakers, I got contact dunks on this build, which is crazy. It's gonna hit the open 3, contested 3 from the corners, easy. It has a 70 free throw, so you're gonna be able to hit it. Not all the time. You don't got the ball all the time, but once in a while. Passing is so bad. We need to get it up to a 65, which is cap breaker. We'll talk about that later. This is a lockdown, all right? But no passing because you're going to get the ball, shoot, or dunk. Defensively, it is outrageous. This is a dream come true. I'm going to make a build with this defensive ratings guaranteed this year. At some point when I get to play the game, I will make this kind of defensive build. The exact stats are perfect. Okay. And then rebounding, again, you're playing full court press, guarding the pick and roll most of the time. And then the only thing I would say down at the bottom here is the agility's at an 83. You would want this higher in the competitive setting. But here's a little pro tip. The pro tip is you can use speed instead of agility on defense. A good defender isn't holding L2 the whole time. Because if you hold L2, you'll move slower. It's good to try to get a bump, but you're better off tapping L2 when you're close to the person to wall up. Because in general, you don't want to be slow. So only time you want to do it is when you want to get a bump, you hit L2. But your agility, your speed can help you catch up during pick and roll situations and stuff. Gonna help. So you don't need it as high. Trust me, we could make this work with an 89 speed because you're gonna be using turbo to catch up, and you can't catch up with L2. L2 is strictly for walling up and kind of getting in front of the person. Yeah, show the app. I'm showing the app, brother. What else do you want? My phone is about to blow up, actually. I gotta turn it off. We're about to end the stream. Y'all only get one build today. Tomorrow I'll come play more. But this is the joint right now. I want to take a moment and let's look at the defensive blue, which is always good. You got Rim, you got Hawk. This is one that I'm probably going to use a lot. Hawk, the main one. You don't need an 84 for that. But yeah, we're going with Hawk. Yeah, it's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. Let's go to the badges very quickly. Why is it looking like this? In the end of the day, I'm going to have Posterizer on silver and being able to get contact dunks. Then I have good enough badges, for example, to knock down some moving threes. I'm going to have Deadeye on silver or higher, Limitless on silver or higher, you know, Trigger on silver or gold if I have to. And then set, this is the main one. You're going to just set your feet, get this up to Hall of Fame. And that's pretty much that. And then defensively, destroying people. You got Challenger on Legend. You're going to have Love, Fly Denier, Immovable Enforcer is crazy. This is too high at the moment. I'm not going to lie. But the point, somebody got to test it. Somebody has to see the new mechanics for the bump steals, the bump animations that are happening. If Immovable helps you dramatically, you want to be like this for a lockdown. If not, I would drop it all the way down to 72. I'll make this build again. But 72 strength and forget about the rest. Like, you know what, whatever. But nah, it's going to be pretty insane. And animation wise, you know, couple dunks, couple plays. Wait, can I see the build? There it is. Let me take a screenshot of this. Making sure I got the screenshots. Yay. I personally loved it. I'm gonna have contact dunks. I'm gonna have great shooting. I have decent dribblings and amazing defense. Whew, I can't wait to try this. I'm gonna definitely make this build in the builder and then do the second version. And the way I do my tests when I'm on there, I'll play a full game with each version and do the exact same thing against the AI. And if it works, and it's like, okay, this does work, it's going to work on players. The players aren't the same as the AI, but the animations of triggering certain things, you can see a percentage of like, oh wait, I trigger this a lot. So that is where I think this would be great. That's pretty much it. Damn, this thing don't got no badges. Finishing, only 3. I gotta use my other badges to get a little. But yeah, that's it. We did it. We did it. I'm really happy about that one. And that one is called a defensive lockdown. I would do the exact same build again. And then do what I just mentioned, which was the, let's do it. Oh, wait. Heck. Wait. Hey, I wasn't trying to do that. Thank you. We're gonna do the exact same build. Okay, small forward. 6'7". Forgot what I had on here. Let me go look up the build real quick. The heck? One second, Charles. So basically, I want to remake this build one more time. This is what I do to test builds to make sure I got the right setup. Okay. Let's see. I don't need the strength, so I can go lower weight. This is going to be even better. All right, we're going with a 6'7". Gonna drop the weight all the way down. But I needed an 85. Oh man, hold on, I forgot. It's on the website. Immovable with an 85, you can get immovable enforcer. Yeah, we're gonna go with an 85. Okay. So same build, dropping down one stat is gonna give me stats for other things. But we're gonna pretty much make the exact same build. And might be a little boring for y'all, but nobody's asking for a build that they want to see, so just gonna go with it. I could make one more build after this and I'm out of here, man. I'm tired. Need to sleep. Getting up early tomorrow. All right, we're going with an 83. Anger. Here. Not touching this at all. We don't care. Go with an 80. And man, we'll put it higher in a second. Let me put this 84. Get in. 94. Get in. Or oh. In. Don't need an 80, but I'm just doing it. You can drop this down too in the future. The bad part is that I can't see the requirements for things and potential stuff. That's what I don't like about the system. You got faster speed, which is very good. Got max strength, still very good. I'm gonna go with an 80. Honestly, an 85 could be even better with it, but I'm gonna go with an 80 for the dunks. Then I got a 90 speed. Pretty much the same build. What's crazy is, man, what did I do different? My agility. All right, so my agility is lower. Let's go. Let's actually make this exact same build. I'm gonna go with an 83. Okay. What am I missing out on when I go higher? 83. Anger. Make sure that we're locked in. Now I'm going to start minimizing, double checking for extra attributes that I might have accidentally put to different things. Need there, a couple extra points. Nothing crazy, but little sum can be helpful. All right. Now I got a couple extra points from what I would have had. Don't have a 93 strength. That sucks, but I can do more for the build, different way. For example, I probably can get the free throws or the passing very high. I wanted it to be decent. I can just use the cap breakers for that, but yeah, I can put that up. Put my rebounds up, which I'm not going to. Free throws. Free throws. I think. Yeah, let's just go with some pass. Just in case. Okay, we got it to a 64. I needed a 65, but it's okay. I'll take 64. Damn, I don't got nothing I can drop to get that higher. Uh, Put a little free throw. There it is. So a similar build, not exactly the same. I want to look at it and see what I got. Actually, let's check out the attribute, the app breaker before we go. I'm still getting the contact dunks, perfect. My free throws are better. Passing is way better. Have pretty much everything I had before, except strength lower. Could have used that on agility instead of passing. Remember, I would do this over again and again because I would basically try to find cap breaker tricks. So for example, you see how the interior gives me 2 points? That means I can probably drop it to a 70, and with a couple cap breakers, I can get it up to 80. 2 cap breakers, 3 cap breakers, I'll get it up to 80 or something. How that works, and it's doable. I'll just do it right now. How about that? So check this out. See if I can, how low can I go on here? Affecting. Wait, what is that? 71. So we're gonna keep it at 71. And then I'm gonna use the rest of these passing. I got visionary and break starter. I'm gonna keep going up on this. I'm gonna go all the way up. I got a 72. That means I can put cap breakers and get this up to pass really good when I get a steal. You don't need that, to be honest with you. Okay. Looking good now. Now this is becoming official. All right. Let's check the gloss out one more time. That's dope. So check it out. With 4 cap breakers, I can get it back to 80. But I got my pass high. It's too high, to be honest. And then my free throws is decent. This would be the build, the safe build to make, because it doesn't have the 93 strength, but it has everything else. It's a better build. So this is how I make my builds. I start continually making them over with different tweaks. I keep them, and then I take screenshots and I compare them. I'm like, okay, well, is there a way to make it happen? And so another perfect example, I want to buff something up really important. For example, it looks like my shooting, I can actually lower this down to like a 76. And it's gonna give me an 83 with like 3 cap breakers, right? So it's like, oh, you could actually do that if you really wanted to. Then I'll put 2 cap breakers, and then all of a sudden I got a lot of points to spend in different locations. You know what I mean? So it's doable. And then rebounding, I would rather a 70 or 75. This is pretty low, but like, we take what we can get. This build's fire. One of these builds are the builds I'm gonna make for a lockdown. I'm not coaching, so I'm not doing all this for others, just for me, selfishly sharing joy. We're good. Yep. This is the one right here. This might be the one, guys. Hold on, man. You can share the build too. I might do that. We're gonna keep it like this for now. And that's it. That's the builder. So yeah, we made three lockdowns. Sorry guys, I was reading that. When does 2K27 come out? Wednesday? Tuesday. Wait, let me look. It's Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday. Yeah. On the 26th of August. Right around the corner, man. All these are pretty viable. They all had the same kind of build. Oh, wait, I forgot to take a screenshot of it. I don't know if I did. All right, there you go. You got some builds. Y'all can make your own builds in the app. My phone's burning hot, cooked, and this is a bad old phone. I want it to die on me. Need it to live for a couple, I don't know how long. I would stay on all night making builds with y'all, but the phone's gonna get cooked. Actually, hold on, let me try something. I have the Google Play Store on my PC. I want to see if it works. If the game is on here, I can play and keep on. Hope it's gonna be on here because sometimes it doesn't update on the store. Yes. Fortunately, I don't got it. It might take a long time before it updates. Huh. Never downloaded those. Come on. And not gonna find it, guys. All right, let's try the Blue's Clues. If this works, we'll stay on, and then we could just chill. What we do, baby? But if not, done. You're done. Get her done. Come on, NBA 2K. Well, I'm not gonna find it yet. It might be show up there later. If I can get it on my PC, we can play all day tomorrow. But on my phone, I can't. This thing can't handle it. Can't handle the truth. Oh. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully that was helpful. You got to see a couple builds. I am going to post this on Twitter as a general post and talk about my thoughts and feelings. So far, these are just quick runs of what I'm looking for. I hope you enjoyed. See y'all tomorrow. I'll stream again tomorrow, and I'll try to let my phone cool off. It's just burning hot. It's a 1980s phone, like retro. Like I have to. Anyway, y'all be easy, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Been fun. Blessed.